everybody, welcome to our Tuesday night streamo. We've got some Cataclysm on deck. I've got my players here with me right before I go on a journey. Punny, because that's also the title of our episode today. In the left-hand corner, we have the notorious Namriel, played by Nightmare.
Hello.
In the right-hand corner, we have Yabrana Shatterstone, played by the wickedest of all wicked Arias.
Evening.
And away we go. If I've done everything correctly, everything should pop up. Yes. All right, good deal. We got our screen up. Last time, stretch and pose. Last time on D&D, our group, which consists now of Yabrana, Namriel, Nicodemus, Alyssa, Barrett, Czar, Lucy, Ricky, Cruzco, Lucas, Lorna, and a coming around Carlisle.
You're missing somebody. You're missing the bird.
Someone needs to stop him from coming around, too.
Did we name the bird?
No, but you could still say it's there.
And we have the... Oh.
You know what? I got a name for it. It's terrible. It's a terrible name.
Is it going to be Nugget?
No.
It's not Nugget?
Nope.
They dead yet? No, Cages, they're not dead yet. Cages, but
it's word, because the bird is the word.
And word. The bird.
Okay, so I'm calling off the rest of tonight's session. Because fuck you. That's great, but like, no.
Bird in chat from
Too
Cages. All right.
It's inscribed. It is canon.
Ah, shit. Okay, let's run with it.
It's done. All right, so the last time you guys are escaping the you escaped the mansion, you killed Lord Mequin, you have Carlisle that is just now coming around. You get to this area, you see a statue, you guys investigate the statue, you see a tree that's bound in iron, and you guys set the tree free. Come to find out, the tree's name is Littlethorn. He chased chickens to the point where the chickens' hearts collapsed and they locked him in iron for about 100 years.
Chicken murderer.
You are. Yabrana deciding that, she has the ability, and she did use her ability to reinvigorate the area, waking up a total of, I believe that is 7 of these guys. Where's the name? Awakened Trees. Nightmare, putting his blood into a statue, summoned a golden elder dragon.
With no context either.
Who proceeded to try to kidnap/adopt him. Who also may or may not be the Ruby progenitor.
Speaking of which, my mind blanked on its name.
Nemeth.
Okay.
You are surrounded by trees. A lot of your compatriots are actually up in the trees' boughs as the trees had scooped them up out of the harm's way as the dragon Meneth took off, leaving Namriel with a gift from his dragon lineage and a warning. The board is yours, but first we roll and see what the dice have to say about your magic capabilities today. Yep, magic is in the world. The board is yours.
Let's follow the trees.
Well, I mean, I guess, but like they're trees. How long have they been tied up?
Uh, I don't know. Why don't you ask him?
How long have you guys been tied up?
So the only one that's able to actually communicate at all is gonna be Little Thorn. He's like, like 100 years, man. I just told you.
Okay. I don't remember shit, bro.
That's fine.
All right, let's skedaddle.
All right, somebody pick a token to be the party token because I'm not moving all these fuckers around.
I will let Landon handle it.
What am I handling?
Moving the token today. It's your turn. I did it last
I did
time.
it. God. Fuck. Fine.
All right, Numriel, as you begin to move, 6 of the 7 trees are kind of like stuck. The people in the trees at the moment are Lorna, Alyssa, Czar, Ricky, and Carlisle. Who Carlisle and Ricky are in the same tree, and Ricky has a death grip on Carlisle, who is still bound, by the way, but is
Good.
fully
Fuck
awake.
that guy.
Is somebody going to help me down?
Who said that?
That would be Alyssa.
Yeah, jump. I'll catch you.
She jumps. Roll a strength check. Oh no, easy peasy. She jumps down, and you assist her down. She lands. You catch her. You put her right down. Easy peasy. Czar jumps out and goes to assist Lorna out of the tree. No, there we go. And so this guy right here, that's going to be the guy that can walk. He's the only one that's able to be mobile. Ricky takes Carlisle and dumps him. Carlisle and hits with... Oh no, he lands it. Even tied up, Carlisle lands on his feet.
I'm just gonna walk up to him. Just go back to
Side
sleep,
note,
buddy.
nobody told him I killed his dad.
Do you say
back to
that
sleep,
out
buddy.
loud?
No, that is in game because I did say that in the session where I did murder that guy. I did say it.
Okay, so Carlisle will be incapacitated.
Thank you.
It only lasts a minute though.
Does someone
He
have a
gagged,
more
right?
Does someone have a more long-term fix for this? Because he woke back up and we don't need him awake yet.
Zara looks at you, tugs at something on her waist. She goes, "How long term are we talking about here?"
Preferably 4 to 6 hours.
Mine's a little bit more permanent than that.
Well, someone give me something very, very blunt.
Your personality? But tish.
Fair enough. I walk up to him and I punch him in the face as hard as I can to try and, like, forcefully keep him asleep.
Okay, so do you want the spell to hit first?
No. I'm gonna walk up, hit him, and then let the spell hit him. So hopefully it's worse.
That would be a simple attack roll. Unarmed.
I don't have the... I don't even know what my... I don't think I have an unarmed attack.
Everybody has an unarmed attack.
Yeah, it should say in your character sheet. It's like unarmed. Should be like right there in your your weapons thingy, unless you've taken it out.
No, I haven't, but I don't have an unarmed attack.
You're a sorcerer, though. He may not have an unarmed attack. Okay, roll a strength roll, not a check, but just a roll.
Strength? It's 14.
Okay, how do you punch him?
full force, just like with my knuckles. Full force with my knuckles, like right at his jaw.
The punch connects, and Carlisle goes unconscious.
Good. Fuck that guy.
Which one of your companions will you have tote him? Keep in
Let's make
mind,
Barrett do it.
keep in mind, you guys should still have 5 horses. Did you
I'm not
forget?
trusting that fucker to not have somebody have a hand on him at all times.
Barrett, you want to do the honors of carrying him?
Yeah, I can do that. So
All right.
Barrett goes up to him, looks around, ponders for a minute, and goes, "Oh shit." He takes him, picks him up in a fireman's carry, and situates him on his shoulder.
All right, let's get going.
Namriel, you come out of the cops, and your entire party's with you, including your horses. You get to a turn, and you see right in front of you that there is it looks like a cart. It's been there for a while. It's withered, very weathered, and it appears to be a broken down cart to your left.
I'm gonna check it out.
All right, stop in and check out the wreckage. You look and you notice that there is a couple of things in this broken cart. One, there is a family crest symbol on the side. However, it is worn down from weather and wear and tear, so you can't quite make it out. There is a small unopened box that looks like it's half buried in the debris. In the bottom, and then you notice that the wheel spokes have golden caps. All right, what's that mending for?
Trying to restore the crest.
You restore the crest. It is a Falkreath crest.
Falkreath. Okay.
Hold on, let me see that.
Huh?
That comes from Barrett.
Here, look at it. While he's doing that, I'm gonna dig up, quote unquote, dig up the chest.
Survival, nature survival. Hell, my brain is not working today, guys. I'm so sorry. Survival check. Wilderness survival. There we go. My brain worked.
I already rolled it.
Did it though?
Shut up.
Just wondering.
All right.
Just asking questions.
It finally worked. Namriel, you dig up the box and it crumbles it crumbles to dust as you lift it up. However, what's left in it is an old skeleton key, and again, it's worn, but there is another crest symbol on that as well. You can compare the two; they look similar.
I'm gonna cast mending on the skeleton key. Get it in perfect condition.
The skeleton key becomes back into perfect mint condition. It also has the Falkreath symbol on it. And do you tell Barrett?
Hey Barrett, I found a key. It's got the same deal.
Barrett looks at you and goes, "Not quite." So, do you see this here? And he takes the symbol that you gave him at first, and he turns around and he lets you look at it. The details on it are very crisp, very clean. So the symbol of Falkreath on one side is the symbol of a hawk. On the other side is the symbol of scales, but not like the justice scales, more like the type of scales that you would use in a mercantile, just to weigh out gold weights. It's not the big tall one, it's the short long one that you would actually use on the day-to-day basis. He goes, this hasn't been our family crest for a very long time. What else did you find in here?
No, that was about it.
This crest is only on one thing in our manor. There's a statue that has this crest, not our updated one, but
Is
this
it one of the
our-
dragons?
No, it's the one out in the garden. It's
Well-
the one, a green lady, I think.
Well, to be fair, a little bit back, I did see a statue of my father, so it's not really a surprise.
Yeah, but what is surprising to me is that there's anything here at all left. I mean, this crest was used a good century ago. Even if there was like a protective spell around this or something's not right. Do you mind if I keep a hold of that and the key?
Yeah, but if I ask for it back, I don't want to hear nothing.
Tell you what, I'll do you one better. If I can figure out how to use this thing or have any more information on it, I'll tell you. Deal?
Deal.
That'll work.
Okay, well, if there's nothing else here, let's just keep on moving. Wait, no, I'm gonna take them, the wheel caps. The ones with gold.
Okay. So there's one wheel remaining. The wheel has 8 spokes. That'll be 8 golden wheel caps.
8 golden wheel caps. Let me go in and add that. Okay, let's go.
Namriel, you make it to the edges of the wood absolutely fine as you guys move on to the next area. All right, since you guys have your magic, please make sure that you're using your correct tokens. Go ahead and get them on. You guys will be at the top left corner. You can see where I got everybody else already situated.
What?
Oh.
You know, I don't know how to pull my token.
Yeah, my token doesn't exist.
Your token does exist.
I just fixed it.
Here you go, your Brana. Let me make sure I got your permission set though, because it does
I
that.
can't move it.
I'm working on it. There you go. Namriel, get your golden
Yay.
dragon ass back here. I have not given you guys the description for the map yet.
The description.
As you guys come out of the wooded area, you guys can see that this area is even more devastated. The plant life here is all but dead. All that is left are shattered bits of tree and brush. You can see faintly from your vantage point, because you guys are pretty far up high, you guys can see a smattering of ruins, and you can also hear very loud chanting coming from somewhere ahead of you. There is no wind.
You know, I could just ruin someone's day.
Your Brahminate Nicodemus is frantically pulling on your ear.
Okay. We're gonna have to figure out a way to communicate, buddy. What's up?
He gives a pissed off chitter, takes his claw, and points
Hey, what's the point to?
somewhere in front of you guys. You can but he is
What?
aggravated. Somewhere in front of you guys.
Okay, so there's something here that we can't fucking see. Is that what it is? There's something there we can't see, buddy?
Nicodemus scratches your ear again and chitters in your ear, and then takes your earlobe and tugs it, and then looks you side eye in the eye and tugs your ear again.
Common, motherfucker. Do you speak it?
Nicodemus skitters down off of your shoulder and stands in front of the both of you. He takes his cloak, pulls his hood back, and puts a hand up near his ear.
Okay, he hears something.
He points down the path.
Okay, you hear something that way. Awesome. Suck at charades. Up, back up. Let's go.
Yes.
You know-
Slight little bit of metagame information. How far would it be from where we are to that down there?
Every square is 5 feet. And you guys, while y'all are figuring that out, I have to take this phone call just for a second.
Ew.
I'll be right back. Sorry about that.
Okay, so
Where are you trying to jump down to? Where are you trying to jump down to?
I'm not trying to jump down to anywhere. I want to blow some shit up real quick.
Okay, where at? Ping it on the map so I can see.
Zoom out and you'll see the ritual.
Oh,
I need to know how far that is.
far.
From where we are to where that is.
If we recognize any of these fuckers.
Okay, so it's about 175 feet. In a straight line, it's about 175 feet. Oh my god, I can fuck shit up. Okay, look in the chat. Fireball,
Other nibbling was asking a question.
Yeah, but you-
Spell Sniper.
Do we want to know what's going on first?
And stream is back on. Chat's back on.
So, DM, I learned that it is 175-ish feet. There's a measuring tool.
Well, it says 175. Yeah, that's right. That's 35 square foot. Never mind. Don't mind me. Looked at it weird.
Yeah, no, that is an awesome tool that I wish I had known that we had. You'll have to show me how to do that later. Yeah, nope, that's it.
On the left side, you know where that little drop down menu?
Yep.
It's literally just the ruler, and then you click from the point that you want to measure to the point that you're trying to measure to.
Awesome. That's 178 feet.
Yeah. Should I do it or should I just wait?
Well, we don't know what's going on. We don't know if those are bad guys or good guys. Just because they're out here clandestinely murdering a creature doesn't mean it's necessarily bad.
Are we
I have
sure
a
they're
question,
murdering
though.
it?
Go ahead.
Yeah, maybe they're trying to revive it. I don't know. We don't have enough information. But question, if I were to slide down this mountain face, how far is that?
That's a
Just asking for a friend.
5, 10, 15, 20. That's a good 20, 25-foot drop.
Okay. How sloped is that mountain face?
It's very jagged and steep, so pretty sloped. I mean, not pretty not
All
sloped.
right.
It's almost vertical.
Can I try and climb down it? If I fall, I won't die. I just won't feel great.
Absolutely, you can. Give me just a second, though. I just realized that I'm missing tokens for you guys. For Lucas and Lorna. Okay. Sorry about that. I forgot some of your party. Yeah.
Missing a spell.
You're gonna... shoot. Go for it. What do you want to use? What do you want to do? How do you want to do this?
How should I do this? Hmm. Uh, technically, I know about terrains. Also, my shoes are still off, by the way, because I took them off in the forest. I never put them back on. So that'll help me with my clingy ass feet. I guess athletics. Yeah, let's try that. I think we should split up a little bit, guys.
All right. So... okay. If you guys want to split the party, how do you want to do it?
I think we
50-50.
should split it a little bit, yeah, and because if we come around from both sides, it might be a better option. Like I know we can't get from both sides, but if as long as they don't know all of us are together, you know what I mean? Like they
Yeah.
see one part of
So-
the group, they might not see the other part.
You wanna duel 20s real quick? See who picks first.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
Oh wait, there's one caveat. Barrett cannot come with me because he cannot scale the
he-
slope with
He was gonna be
Carlisle.
my first pick.
Okay, all right. We'll do dueling. You know what? Then I'll let you go first since you're gonna have Barrett.
Okay. Well, Barrett.
All right, Barrett.
All right, I'll take Czar.
All right, and Czar. Done.
Okay, your turn.
Ricky.
Done.
Lucy.
And done.
God touched Crusko.
All right,
I
done.
almost forgot his name for a second. That was disrespectful as hell.
Lucy refuses to go anywhere without Alyssa.
Done. Also, bonus points for storyline.
The powerful, the lady that made what's his name pass out outright.
History check for her name, please.
Yes, please.
But remember, you have advantage.
Eleanor.
17.
Lorna.
Lorna.
I was close.
You were.
And then I'll take whoever's left.
History check.
Oh, what's the kid's name?
Lucas.
Nice. Lucas.
I know his entire backstory.
All right,
Kid.
Yabrana. You can climb down that pretty safely at a 17. How do you want to help your party clamber down?
I would assume we still have a little bit of rope. Do we? Do we?
I still have some.
Can I
I'm
borrow it?
almost out though.
How much feet do you have?
Shit, I don't know. How much did we use way back then?
Okay, so the 100
'Cause I
foot
had
rope. Hold on. And the
it
100
was
rope
130.
and 130 rope that you guys had, you guys used 30 on the river puzzle. No,
Yep.
the
Yep.
waterfall puzzle. Remember, you
Yeah.
guys. All right. Then you
We
guys
left it open.
and then you guys used 50 on the river puzzle with the turtles and tortoises.
Yeah.
All right. Then you guys use another 10 length in the I can't remember the name of my hotel.
Okay.
The Malaysian.
Okay.
All right. Then you guys used, we're going to say 20 feet to tie up Carlisle.
Okay. So that leaves 30 feet.
20.
So
20 feet.
you're
That's fine.
5
It's
feet
20,
shy.
25 feet. That's fine. I'm down at the bottom. I'm sure Lucy is fine getting down by himself, and Nicodemus is on my shoulder.
Correct.
So we'll have is there any good place to tie this off at?
Not that you can see.
No.
No.
I'm going
your group
to
hold the rope.
I'm going to embed my dagger into the ground and then tie the rope to that.
I need
I'm
the rope
talking-
though, because we got another cliff face to go down.
I can call it back.
Okay. Jesus.
The rope will fall
Attitude.
to you.
Fabulous. All right, and then me down at the bottom will catch anybody that runs out of rope.
Okay. It's you, followed by Lucy.
Mm-hmm.
Lucy makes it fine, followed by Alyssa. Alyssa makes it fine, followed by Zara. Zara is a little wobbly on it, but she makes it fine. Followed by Lucas, who slips midway.
Okay. We're gonna catch him.
Strength
What
check.
do we need to roll for that?
Strength checks or aerobics check. I'll take either one. Acrobatics.
Hold on. I'm trying to decide which one's better. Bear with me.
Take your time. We're not in a rush today. I do have to get off here by 8 though, because I've still got to pack and clean my car up.
Yeah, I figured. Plus, we got to make dinner.
Yeah. That is enough to catch him from doing any serious bodily harm.
Sweet.
So Lucas lands right in your arms as you end up catching him in a one-kneed princess carry.
Nice.
He's looking up at you with stars in his eyes.
Let's work on that grip strength, kid.
Yes,
Set
ma'am.
him down.
Yes, set him down.
All right, take your dagger.
I recall my dagger.
As Namriel recalls his dagger, the rope falls.
Sweet.
All right, now it's time for my party to get on the move.
All right, Namriel. How do you... Okay, you're going this way. So, Namriel, you get right there, and you notice that there is a rickety wooden bridge spanning the gap. The actual gap is about 30 feet, but there are no supports for that wooden bridge, and it is rickety as shit. Ricky goes, yep, that's about right.
Okay. Y'all got me about to burn through all my fucking spells. How far can everyone jump?
You... Okay, I want you to take a good hard look at Cruzco, okay?
Oh, I'm not talking about him. I'm helping him across.
Ricky goes, I don't know. Battle Cat can go probably a good 20. It's going to be iffy,
y'all
though.
gonna
This
try
bitch
and-
is heavy.
Are y'all trying to take the
Okay.
horses across with you?
That's a very good point. What are you going to do with your horses?
Great question. I don't fucking know.
One at a time.
Well, no, better yet, hold up. Hold up. Okay, give me just a minute, y'all. I say as I don't. Well, Yabrana, which path are you going on?
We're going down the next mountain face. We're using message, by the way.
So you're going down this way?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, y'all give me a minute. I say as I actually like jump off the cliff.
You are a winged creature. You take no fall damage from that. You're
Damn
perfectly
straight.
fine.
Show off.
Fucking dimension door.
Fucking show off.
Oh, would you please read the description of that out loud? That's the first time you've used it.
Teleport yourself from your current location to any other spot. You can arrive at the spot. One you can visualize or one you can describe by stating distance and direction.
How many times
Hell,
can you cast that?
I don't even need, well, if I upcast it, I have a 5th level and I can carry one of them down. No, I don't even need to be at the location before. No, I'm just gonna open a door and use. I'm gonna
Are you
open the
strong enough to
dimension.
carry a horse?
Well, I'm not going through it. I'm sending 2 people at a time, which would be. I can make this work. So. Okay, who all is on horses right now? Everyone besides him?
Yeah, because you guys have the 5 horses. Yabrana and her crew could not take the horses down a rope. So you have all 5
Okay.
horses and Ricky's battle cat.
A horse counts as a creature,
It does.
so that would take up one of them. Carlisle and Barrett are gonna go through first,
Okay, and
and the portal is just right down here.
all right, Carlisle and a still unconscious Barrett on his shoulder. Go through your dimension door first.
Okay. So that's one I have to take off. And then I'm gonna have these 2 go through it. I know he has his, well, I mean, isn't his thing an automaton pretty much?
He can house it if you would like him to.
Hey, Ricky, go ahead and house that demonic cat.
You be nice to my battle cat.
Fuck yo, battle cat.
If it wasn't for the fact that the eerie chanting is getting on my very last nerve, you would have the honor of that position. So for right now, I will just do as you request and pretend that it was asked in a very nice and polite manner. You golden asshole. As Ricky clambers off Battle Cat, gives him a good scritch behind his metal ear, which sends a screeching sound down the center of your back. He presses a button as Battle Cat begins to condense and back into his capsule thing. It was also pretty fucking cool.
Turn that thing into liquid metal.
Good luck, bitch. You gotta beat me first.
We've been down that road before. Didn't always end well for you.
Ah, yes. But, and I will have you remember, good sir, that I once had you flying on the floor in tears because of a very well-placed kick to your golden jewels. I am not afraid to get low and nasty again. Try me.
Yeah, that was a cheap shot.
Of course it was.
Go
I'm a
through
fucking
the door,
goblin.
you fucking asshole.
Fuck you two. Who am I taking with me?
Lorna.
Ricky bows and says, "My dearest madam, please give me your hand as we walk through this idiot's fucking portal. I don't know how this is going to end up, but I'd rather go out holding the hand of a beautiful woman rather than the snark of this dick." Lorna giggles, gives him her hand as they walk through the portal. Ricky flips you off as he walks through.
See, you're not fucking dead. Now what if I opened it and just killed you instead?
You can't do that. Well, I mean, you could, but I don't.
I very much could have.
Yeah, and I could have strangled you in your sleep like a billion times. Shut up! Get down here. We have shit to do, evidently.
Okay, so that was number 2. I'm going to send 2 of the horses through.
Done. So every time you cast this, how many spell slots are you burning?
1, because 2 creatures can go through if I'm just holding it open.
And you are keeping track of your spell slots?
Yes, I have no more level 4 spell slots.
Fantastic. Perfectly fine. You are able to send all of the horses, and it is just you and Cruzco left.
Okay. Crusko, I'm gonna need you to trust me. Because this might get very sketchy.
You are the word of God. Speak and it shall be done. I hold no fear.
I'm gonna pick you up, and we're gonna fly down there.
Perfectly fine. You're a young dragon. Absolutely, you can carry him, no problem. Would you like to shift and explain your shift? Describe your shift? You don't get to describe yourself shifting very often.
No, I'm not going into my dragon form. I'm just using my wings to go down. Because I'm pretty sure, from the clearing I have, I'm pretty sure they could see me if I shifted from over there.
Yeah, you're young. You're young.
A little bit of
dragon
metagame.
Pretty,
Still
yeah,
pretty big.
Still pretty big. All right, you and Cruzco float gently down.
So I have a very valid reason for not shifting in this situation.
All right, so you got your whole crew down. Good deal. As you get closer, you can hear them chanting, and they are chanting in Draconic.
What am I hearing?
You can understand Draconic. Yabrona, you can understand Draconic too?
I don't know if I can. No, I went with demonic so I could talk to Lucy.
Yeah, so it's in demonic. So you both understand demonic. Okay, so
okay, I thought you said draconic.
No,
pretty sure I understand infernal.
Yeah, infernal. I don't know why I said demonic.
Yeah, because I said I meant infernal. That was a me bad. I'm sorry. It's just
even if I didn't know it, I have Ricky with me, so
she's got a point.
Okay, so you guys hear
I did.
You guys hear the chanting, and the gist of the chant goes that they are using the sacrifice to bring back the shreds. It literally says shreds, and it just keeps repeating over and over again.
The shreds? What the hell?
Lucy looks at you, Yabron, and goes, I don't fucking know what a shred is. I mean, I know the term.
Neither.
I don't know what it means, though.
How far is this cliff face?
What does that history tell me?
Okay, so that is a nat 20 on that, and so you don't need your advantage. Actually, you know quite a bit about infernal. You're very well read on the subject. So shreds could mean a few things. It could mean the pieces of something. It could mean the remains of something. Shreds in a different context. See if they are maybe pronouncing it incorrectly. Shreds could also mean dread.
Dread?
Yes.
So, you still want me to hold off on that fireball?
Let's get a little closer, or at least let me get a little closer. You can wham them from where you're at. Let my team get a little further down.
Yabrana,
What's this cliff face?
hold on. Let me do my DM thing where I tell you what you've got around you, please.
Uh,
As you land and you look about, you realize that you're in the ruin of what appears to be a central hall of some kind. There's a fire pit in the center. There is a grand throne in the center that is broken. There are two smaller thrones beside it. In front of the fire pit, it looks like there's either a table, possibly an altar. There are no words, no symbols. Everything's been worn away by massive amounts of time. And the only reason why you know that's a throne is that it is just shaped enough to be one. You can tell that the fire pit has been recently used.
Great. Anything else interesting around here?
You're on a sheer cliff face. The cliff face is about... That's interesting. What are you trying to perceive?
Anything out of the ordinary? Like, it's a ruin, yes, but like, do I feel magic that's not coming from these jackholes over here, or presences? You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. You're still barefoot, right?
Yes, I am.
All right. It has not been 24 hours since you last used your earth speak. However, there is definitely something going on here, for fucking sure. You can sense the recent powerful magics have been performed here. And the overall area just gives off a feeling of just absolute despair and dread.
Wow. It's heavy. I don't like it here, guys.
Yeah, no, I want to put an end to this shit.
All right, I want to find a place to tie off the rope.
You look around and there's a small protrusion of the stones. You wiggle it around a little bit and it seems that it should be solid enough to hold some weight.
Okay, I'm going to tie it off, but I am not using the rope to go down. Maybe I am. Maybe I am. The athletics. How far is this cliff face?
Another 20 feet.
Okay, that's fine if I fall.
All right, so you're not going to devo that. We're going to roll with that 6.
No, I already rolled it, so it is what it is.
Urbana, you go to scale down the cliff face. You have, fortunately, attached the rope to the rock. As you go to go over the ledge, the stepping stone that you stand on has no support underneath it as you begin to slide down the 20-foot slope. And it's almost vertical, but it's enough to start catching at you.
Oh, that's going to sting.
It
Hey,
will.
DM,
Yes.
just a question. If I were to upcast Dimension Door, could I get more than 2 people through at a time?
Rules as written says no, but you give me a good enough reason, we may twerk it. But as of right now, rules is written, and that's a no. Because it's only 2. And technically, you were supposed to be one of them, but I let that slide, so we're just...
Fair enough.
Yabrana, roll me a 2d6 for damage, please. Or, I'll give you the option of grabbing the rope, but you'll have to get an athletics of 16 or better to grab the rope.
I ain't getting rope burn on my fucking hands. I know better than to grab a rope while you're falling.
Fantastic. So you slide down. Everybody up at the top is like worried about you, but Nicodemus is kind of just hanging on.
Yeah.
You slide down. Fortunately, you're a dwarf. You know, rocks are your territory. You've been out in the wilderness your entire life. You slide down and you land and you got a couple of scrapes and bumps. Take 6 damage.
Ah, fuck.
Nicodemus clicks in
I'm
here.
okay.
Well, that's good to know. It looks a little hinky from up here. Alyssa, Lucy, and everybody is looking over the edge, and Lucas is just staring down at you, going, "Okay." The rope is attached. Who would you like to come down first?
Alyssa.
Alyssa slides down the rope, no problem.
Lucas.
Lucas comes down the rope, no problem.
Czar.
Zara is not very graceful at it. At the very last of the 10 feet, you can see that her grip it loosens and she ends up sliding down the rope for the last like 10 feet. Definitely got some rope burn on there. And then
Last one.
Lucy goes to start swinging down the rope. As you could hear a clatter, clatter, clatter as the rock that you guys have been trusting with this rope the entire time falls away as Lucy lands butt first, unless you try to save him.
I did, but I fucked it up. I fumbled the save. Oh wait, that was a strength save, not a
Can
strength
I
check.
see them from here?
Not really. See that protrusion right there? If you were on the bridge, you probably could have line of sight,
Yeah,
but
this
right there
right
is kind of
here.
hinky. Yeah.
Yeah, I gotcha.
We got the rope back.
You did get the rope back. All right, so Lucy lands, and you end up grabbing him. Excuse me. No, Beerus, you cannot sit right in front of my keyboard while I'm playing D&D, buddy. I'm so sorry. Cat attack. I must move.
Sure he can.
There you go. Sit right over there. Be a good kitty. So yeah, no, you absolutely catch Lucy as they tumble down. Fortunately, he's got really good balance, at least on that aspect of it. So you only had to minimally assist him. You guys are now at the second part. Let's go back up to. I don't know why y'all split the party on me, but that's okay. You brought up. I will give you one thing before you go. As you're right there, you could hear the words louder and louder. And it does seem like they're pronouncing something incorrectly. It doesn't sound quite right. Numriel, you got your entire party down, including the horses. You have a great line of sight because you're a little bit higher than the people that are over there to... I see that south of Urana. We'll address it in just a second.
Just ignore it.
I'm going to...
Can you let me do the thing where I explain where you landed at first?
Yes.
Let me do my job. All right,
I was gonna blow him the fuck up.
Namriel, from your vantage point where you land, you could see one of the desiccated trees. It is gray. The leaves on it are malformed. You notice that you can see a couple things very easily. One is there is a massive carved stone almost directly under your feet. And it looks like something out of an eldritch horror. It looks like it might be tentacles or maybe a mass of a brain. It's really a whole lot worse than I'm making it sound. It's carved in stone, but the only way that you could tell that it's not actually moving is if you focus on it, which is hard to do unless you make me a concentration check. To your right, you can see that there is another throne. This one is almost completely desiccated, but you can just tell that it's just right there. The bridge in front of you is again rickety, old, and worn with zero supports. It looks like it's held together by wishes, dreams, and a very, very, very old rope.
Nice.
Also, there's like a little fire pit beside the weird brain tentacle stone thing that's burning. It's giving off a little bit of a plume of smoke, but not enough to obscure your vision. You're almost...
I didn't mean to do that. Ignore that.
You're almost close enough to get a better look at the people that are chanting across the way, but not quite close enough. You also notice that the chant is being pronounced incorrectly.
That's good.
Okay,
Thank
so
God
it's
they're pronouncing it correctly, because there would be problems if they weren't.
how long would you say it'd take to cross this bridge?
It depends on how fast you want to go. If you try to cross it cautiously, it hey, you're the one driving here. You tell me.
Here's the question, though. Before y'all come across the bridge, do you want me to go in? The reason why we split up is so that we're not all together at one time and see what the fuck's going on. Because we can come around and we can try and get in this corner right here and flank them.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna have them go down the bridge slowly, so that way, you know, they don't fucking die.
We're just gonna nonchalantly just walk over here as a group. I'm like, everybody be cool.
All right, I will let you know that the closer you get, the more irritated Nicodemus is getting, to the point where his squeaks are almost becoming hard on your ears.
I am going to take a piece of cloth and I'm going to wrap it around his head and try and cover his ears. Because maybe that'll help.
Okay, that's perfectly fine. You have plenty of cloth in your pack. You give Nicodemus kind of like a little ear muffle.
Yes.
Okay, perfectly fine. He looks up at you and he goes, he nods. He nods. He takes and he adjusts it. All right, and then he takes the strips of it and he makes it like a little cravat bow under his chin.
Cute.
He pats it down. He taps his ears.
I'm going to snuggle a little bit. I'll go, you know you're adorable, you little bastard.
He takes his paw and he puts it against your cheek and gets you a little snuggle back. As he goes, and he points. He points directly to what you can now see. Now let's get back to Namriel real quick. So Namriel, what are you going to do with your party? I know that it was either a stay or a go. What are you going to do?
I'm going to have all of them cross first, and I'm gonna tell them to take it slow and take it one at a time, so that way the bridge does not break. And then I'm going to have my wings out, just in case I need to catch one of them.
Who goes first?
Any volunteers to who goes first?
Cruzco just walks right in front of you and begins to walk. Notice that he still has his golden eyes being covered by the cultist mask that you adjusted for him. And you can see the faint golden light just kind of shimmer from him behind his eyes as he steps confidently on the walkway. As he does so, the first step he takes, the bridge collapses.
Motherfucker. What to do? What to do?
He's falling!
Dimension door.
Where does it end up?
Right back up here. I'm gonna have him fall right onto his ass.
Cruzco lands on his ass. He gets up with every shred of dignity he possesses. He dusts off the bottom of his robes as he goes, "Thank you."
For some reason, I knew it was gonna collapse too. Oh, looks like I'm flying you over there one at a time. Who wants to go first?
We're gonna, as he's flying people around, we're edging around to try and get below these chanters, okay? You let me know if anything happens I need to stop while he does his mission. Okay?
Yeah, go ahead. Namriel, you can absolutely fly everybody across the crater. It will take some time. So I just need you
That's fine.
I don't even need you to do a strength because everybody is under the weight of a large creature. Even the horses are considered a medium weight, so it's perfectly fine. Just
Awesome.
move your token where you want everybody to land, and I'll move everybody in just a second. Yabrana, as you get about right there, you notice that it's odd. First of all, you have three what looks to be some type of golems or animated armor. You can't really tell. There are three people. They just look to be regular people. There's two gentlemen and a female. The female is on the younger side. She's about 25. The two gentlemen that are closest to you, the one on the left appears to be in his early to mid 30s. A very kind of Robin of Locksley, men in tights, mustache.
Okay.
The guy on the far right of you, next to the other automaton, is an older gentleman. He's going to be in his early 60s, just going gray all over. Still a strong face, but he's got some wrinkles on him. And slightly behind that, you see someone that is draped in a black cloak. A little bit higher than everyone else, but they're not chanting.
What do you think we should do? This is be a message with Ariel. They're chanting, but they're obviously chanting wrong. Like, should we just fuck them up? Like, because I assume my whole group is with me.
Let me pop off a I was gonna say let me fly back up and try and blow them the fuck up.
Yeah, but I mean, we don't know if they're actually doing anything wrong, though. Hold on, I'll use myself as bait. You have a fireball loaded and ready, okay? And if they attack me, then it's
I'm
on.
sorry for the fire damage then.
Okay.
Okay.
Give me 2 seconds so we can run to the restroom like super quick, and I'll be right back. Sorry for the break, but I'm...
She
all
seemed
right.
oddly excited at this plan that we've come up with.
Yeah, she does.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I ain't got no other choice.
No, sir. Just because I get up does not mean you get food. No. Okay. So sorry about that. Yabrana, you walk into the clearing. The chanters do not stop. However, the guy in the cloak goes from lounging to standing upright.
Give him a little wave. And put my hands up, like, what's going on here?
Roll a persuasion check.
Nice.
The guy gives you a gracious bow as he goes, "My dear lady, nothing of consequence.
Mm.
I'm gonna see. I'm gonna get a little closer.
As you pass
Like
by
go.
the guys and the golems, nobody reacts to you. They are in that chanting loop. You move closer
Oh,
to the
what?
figure. Oh, you want to know what that was? Uh,
Yeah. Well, you keep going. You keep going, and then I'll ask.
the chanters and the now that you're
That.
closer, you can absolutely tell that they are animated armors or maybe armors. The metal's odd. It's got this kind of rainbow sheen to it. It's
Oh.
odd. The man continues to stand as you get closer.
uh, uh, uh,
Let
I
me.
have so many questions.
That's an
Keep
aboleth,
going.
ain't it?
I was just waiting on your investigation check. You want to know what was in the center? I'm just not going to tell you. That's a roll for it. You think you know what it is, but you're not sure. Give me a roll.
I'm pretty sure I know what that is.
You investigate the thing that's in the center. You're kind of sure that it might be an aboleth, but you're not entirely sure. If it is, it's a young one. And it's absolutely dead.
Oh.
Well, yeah,
Oh.
it's kind of just sitting there, so I'd hope so.
Oh, I'm close enough to the guy and be like, are you trying to did you kill it?
Well, it was an aboleth. We're
So you killed
merely,
it?
of course, we're merely cleansing it for burial.
I don't think that sounds right though, because I heard y'all were like saying some stuff, but I didn't really understand what it was. But it
Mere,
didn't sound like burial rites.
I'm so sorry. You know, these things can be a little tricky for dwarven ears. I assure you, it's just a common burial rite. Will be done in about an hour or so.
Okay. I'm thinking to myself, I'm not saying this out loud. It's like, does he know that they're saying it wrong?
And okay, I'm gonna tell my party to kind of like sneak around and get hidden and around everything. Me personally, I'm gonna cast invisibility on myself.
Nice.
Okay, absolutely.
And
Done.
and then I'm gonna use my wings to keep myself stable as I sneak around through here.
Give me a stealth roll too, just for your sound, please. You make noise, but you don't think they can hear you over the chanting.
Can I have Lucy come close to me? Maybe it'll spark something in the guy if he recognizes an infernal since they're speaking in infernal.
You don't have a message to Lucy activated. However,
I just holler for him.
I can get him.
no. Let's let the hollering do its speaking. Go ahead.
Holler for Lucy.
Oi! I'm coming. As you can as he clears the top of the thing, you can see that he had waved something behind him. You know, this would go a whole lot faster if you did not just take off away from me. You know, you just clambered up there like a fucking goat. What? Can we like move
I
this
was
along?
curious.
You can I will allow you to give Lucy a hint about what you would like for him to do. Would you like to make it overt? Would you just like to ask him? Lucy is
Yeah.
now here. What do you do?
Like, hey, so this guy says they're doing a purification ritual for burial for this thing.
This guy's full of shit.
Do you know what he's trying to do?
I think that's supposed to be dread, but they're saying shreds.
Nice. So,
The second Lucy says that, the guy frantically begins to reach into his pocket.
I get up behind him, I pull my dagger out, and I hold it up to his neck and say, if you move, you die.
Well, you try to do that. You really do try. Unfortunately, the person that you are up against has detect invisibility. So as you go to flank him, he moves, but not enough to get out of your range. But you do notice that instead of moving into the circle, he moves outside of it. He's now precariously perched on the ledge. He's still within reach, but he is also now pulled out daggers. One in each
Hey.
hand.
we didn't come to fight. We just got questions, bro.
Your invisible friend here tells me otherwise.
Yeah,
Well, you just started rummaging in your pockets. Sorry.
Because
Keep going.
someone thought it was a good idea to summon something.
You know what? Fuck it. Roll initiative.
I knew it.
Okay, well, this is not going to end well for him. You
Yeah,
forget
because
what I
he
still
only
have
thinks it's the
readied.
three of us. Yeah, I know.
Guess what I still have readied?
Okay.
I didn't click my token first.
That you always do that, Wicked.
Mine's a 4, though. Ooh.
Whoa, something beat me.
Like, I think you picked a fight with the wrong people, bro.
If I were you, I would genuinely reconsider this.
Combat hasn't started yet. Intimidation and persuasion?
Mine's definitely persuasion. I'm not trying to intimidate the guy at all.
I'm not either.
I
But if I were him, I would genuinely reconsider what he's trying to do.
He shrugs. In for a penny, in for a pound. So let me get the order correct.
Nice. Okay. A man of convictions. I like that.
Well,
You brought
someone's fucking dying.
Was it your initiative 18?
Yes.
Right.
Mine was a 4.
Yours was a 4?
Yeah, because I didn't click my token first.
No,
Alright,
So my
that's
first initiative was a 4.
All right. So
Mine was, not his.
the first thing that goes is the animated armor that has the weird patina rainbow sheen. It goes straight for Namriel. Namriel, it moves into you. You have an attack of opportunity.
Oh, I really did not want to be doing this today. I'd like to assume that's a hit.
That is a hit.
It's 14 slashing.
Okay, how do you want to do this?
my blade just runs through it as it collapses to the ground.
The automaton collapses into dust. Namriel, your turn.
Okay, look, buddy. This is not how I decide. This is not how I wanted to spend my afternoon. So, how about we like get this over with? That's a point blank fireball for 27 damage.
Okay. You cast counterspell.
Okay, at what level?
20.
Damn.
No, what level did he upcast it to?
To 20.
Oh, damn. Maybe we picked the wrong fight.
There's only 9 levels. There's only 9 spell levels. What the fuck?
Your fireball dissolves before your thought can even complete the spell.
Okay, so why are you trying to summon Dread anyway?
No,
If you have
I'm getting the laptop closer to me because I ain't got my glasses on. Don't fucking judge me, asshole.
Why are you trying to summon Dread when you know what happened?
Okay. Namriel, you have your bonus action. You do have action surge and you have movement remaining. I will allow the talking as a free action, but only until not until you've completed your turn.
No, because after that, I'm not even gonna fucking try. If he can counterspell and immediately dissolve it no matter what, I'm not trying that shit.
Okay, so do you end your turn?
Yes. Absolutely.
Namriel, as you end the turn, the person with the daggers just kind of smirks and goes, well, I mean, why not? But, I mean, you've already broken one of my little toys. It's not even fun anymore. I mean, you know,
If you summon Dread, we're all fucked anyway. I'd say the only survivor here is gonna be you.
you do know that Dread's already out and about, right? It's kind of like a calling card. But, I mean,
So you're trying to call him?
well, yeah, he escaped. We got to get him back. I mean, do you not know anything? I swear. All you adventurings.
So let's put it this way. Just imagine that we're all really fucking dumb, right? And just break it down for us.
Yeah.
Persuasion.
Can I chip in on this?
Yeah.
He's like, did you even say anything? I'm like, I'm just gonna go fucking bury myself now. Thanks.
The guy goes, listen. I will leave you my name and hope for a better tomorrow. How about that? He's waiting for an answer.
Okay.
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 I don't want to die today, so I'm cool with that.
Yeah, no, I'm fine not taking this fight.
Sorry, we destroyed one of your pieces of armor.
Yeah, sorry about your toy.
I cannot tell if that was a genuine sorry or not, but I'm going to take it at face value. I have other things I can be doing about my day. However,
no, it was very much genuine.
However, you guys are going to be in for a little bit of a rough fight, but I'll bow out for now.
What do you
Thank you.
mean?
My name is Edom, and it won't be the last time you see me. But I'll give you a while. Just a little while before I come back. Have fun, kiddos.
Okay, next time at least make sure it's pronounced right if you're trying to capture him again. Because I could hear the mispronunciation from over by that collapsed bridge.
I was never one much for languages. As
Fair
he
enough.
walks backward off the cliff into a dimension door and vanishes.
Damn, I wish I
Not
would have
gonna
thought
lie.
about
That was kind of hot.
that. Okay.
Yabrana, it's your turn. You guys, I don't, yes. Namriel, I got to, no, Yabrana, that was a 4. Why does it keep changing you to an 18?
I don't know, but I am no longer engaged in combat. Or do we have to fight these guys?
You do have to fight
Apparently
those
we
guys. Hold on, this guy. Oh, I've got your,
Oh, well,
I've got the turn
they die
order
easy anyway.
all mucky. Hold on. How do I delete this again? There's a way. It's not right click.
If there's a will, there's a way.
I'm trying to, because evidently I still have cultists in your turn order, and they're not supposed to be there. That's the reason why everything's all funky.
Why are there cultists in our turn order?
I don't want to clear the list.
Why do you have cultists in our order?
Okay. All right. That I don't know. Okay. I'm not sure. I have done something wrong.
Clearly.
Your boy, you are. There we go. Okay. All right. Let's do that. All right. I have supposed to have 4 of them, and I only have 1, so we'll keep that. Namriel, that is a bad turn for you. Is one. Fuck. I have mucked up our turn order. I would like to redo our turn order. Is everybody okay with that?
Yep.
Okay, I'm just going to clear the turn order. And we're going to start this from scratch. Sorry, so we only have 3 automatons and 3 acolytes. All right, so that's 1, 2. I have to select each one. Okay, that's where I went wrong.
I think you messed up.
2. Because there's 4 automatons and 3. Alright, it's not you. Yeah, the fact that I messed that up, that just shows that I don't know what the. It's been so long since we had a good combat session. Alright, that's 1. Sorry about that, guys. 2. DMs make mistakes. And 3. Alright, if you guys would please re-roll your initiatives. You brought it. You did it even worse. Okay, I'm going to sort the turn order, and then we will actually begin combat. Keep in mind, you can get your companions to help you out. However, they can only do 1 action at a time. They can either move up, they can attack, they can defend, but that's all they can do. Yabrana, the acolyte closest to you, moves in, but they move past Lucy, giving him an attack of opportunity. Lucy absolutely. Do you want him to take that attack?
Oh, fuck yeah. Fuck him up.
Lucy reaches into his pack and grabs a club. It is
shit.
Fucking gnarly as shit. It is some type of a red wood, and it's got spikes beginning at the mid shaft, right past the handhold,
rock
all the way
stars were
up.
delivered. I gotta go grab them.
They're already on the front porch.
Yeah, I know. I just got the notification.
No, I moved them from the one where they usually set them to like in front of the front door. The one we come in.
Oh, what? I had other stuff that was being delivered too. So
Ah.
keep going. Keep going. We're good. I can listen.
He reaches out and he cold cocks the alkalite, knocking them unconscious.
Just a shirt. I gotta grab my stuff off of the porch. He cold cocked him.
R.I.P. That boy slumped.
Rip. We're playing a game, Mom. Move, Jickums.
Namriel, the alkalite closest to you. No, still Ubrana's turn. I'm so sorry.
Well, sorry, I'm grabbing stuff off the porch. I'm just gonna rock him. Just gonna hit him with my fist. Somebody want to roll a strength for me?
No. It's my turn. It was my turn. He got.
I didn't think it was my turn. I had a fucking 3. How was it my turn in the rotation?
Ubrana, the alkalite goes to club you. Does a 15 hit?
Oh, definitely. I think my AC is a 13.
All right, you take 2 damage as they clock you and they get you squarely in the shoulder.
Nice.
And that's that second alkalite. All right, no attack of opportunity there. Close enough to smack. All right, Namriel, that one of the automatons comes clunking up to you, and they swing. They try to slam you into the ground. Does a 17 hit?
Don't let this get bent. It's for Carly for her birthday.
No, because of my plate armor.
And not to mention, don't forget your wing armor bonus too. So you should be like squarely like a 20 or 19. You should be pretty good up there.
Oh yeah, no, my AC is high for a sorcerer.
He goes to slam you and you just nimbly duck out of the way. Ubrana,
Beautiful.
The next closest one to you tries to slam into you. Does a 23 hit?
Why did you even ask that question?
All right, so you take 8 damage.
Damn. Why are they fucking wrecking me?
Good God. They are tearing yo ass up.
Just let them beat me. I got 100 hit points. I'm good.
Namriel, the last Tomton is coming for you. And it tries to slam you. Does a 19 hit?
Got these for Carly for her birthday.
It does not hit.
Okay, so they go to slam you, and actually they roll past you, and they roll down the ditch.
Goodbye.
Cute.
They're coasters. They're floppier than I thought they would be. But they're knit coasters.
Those are adorable, and they're kitties.
Yes, they look like her cats.
Those are adorable. She's gonna love those.
She better. And then I got Joey a matching ring like mine because he keeps trying to steal it because that's for his birthday. Sorry to interrupt our fight, but I gotta show you the stuff I got.
Namriel, you're gonna be up here in just a second.
Now this is mine.
You did get another little swirly. Is that you're gonna pair that with your snake?
No, I'm getting one for each finger except for my pinkies. And I can't wear the butterfly when it got. I don't know what they did to it when they supposedly fixed it, but it's fucked. And then this one.
That's cool. I like that one.
But I got Joey the snake one that matches mine.
It's a fish.
Yeah. And they're adjustable. I just got to be careful because I don't want to over adjust them.
Let me know how much that was. I want you to order one like that.
This one was on sale. It was $10. The other one was $15, and the other one was $22. The snake one, but the snake one's Joey's. See, I've got almost a full set.
I want a fishy.
You like the fish
I
one?
really like the fish one.
All right. If it is still on sale, I will order you a fish one.
Okay.
Let me put Carla's gifts up. Y'all keep going. I know I'm way down on the rotation, so I'm just gonna stand there and get my ass beat at this point.
You're next.
Am I? It's my turn now.
No,
Okay,
no,
I'll go to my room first.
Namriel,
You mean I'm next to get my ass beat?
after Namriel, you're next.
Okay.
All right, Namriel, it's your turn. You can technically long range that other golem or the automaton that fell. You have
Trying to
just
figure out
about
which fingers to put
everybody's
'em on.
within reach.
I'm gonna use my breath.
Wait, should I move this one to my thumb?
Okay.
Radiant and fire.
These
Okay.
are adjustable. They can't get stuck. They pry open.
Post the description so I can remember the range.
I like it.
Breath weapon.
15.
I did a good job
Foot
picking
cone.
rings.
10, 15. All right, so everything within there, that's
So
10.
we're what, level 11?
Yeah.
At 46.
All right, Constitution save on the save for that is a what?
Hold on,
I
I'm
get
trying to
the
figure
Joey's
that
thing
out.
up.
8 plus my con modifier, which is 2, so that's 10.
And a
Plus
match.
proficiency bonus, which is 4. Con save is a 14.
What?
All right, so we're going to do 1, 2, 3.
Oh, I
There
thought
are
you,
3 in your range without you hitting your Brana. And that other one is also unconscious. So let's do 3.
I can't use that box.
All right, so that's 2 saves and 1 fail. But
So that one takes 16, and the other 2 take 8.
Okay. So the 2 automatons are still on their feet and they're still on their way to you. However, the alkalite screams as they dissolve into crispy pieces of everything.
Yeah, no one's trying to save you, buddy.
Yeah. Namriel, you still have action surge, bonus action, and movement.
So this one's alive, that one's alive, and that one's alive, correct?
And there's one way over here.
I'm not worried about that little fuck. I'm gonna use my meta magic quicken spell. I'm going to cast haste.
Okay.
I'm then going to action surge. And gonna cast lightning bolt on this one.
Okay. How do you want to do that?
It's just gonna pierce straight through it and keep going.
As soon as they just turn to dust. Your lightning bolt hits and it just poofs them out of existence.
Nice.
Hey Lucy, how immune to fire are you?
Very, but let's not say we did. I am wearing clothing.
You might want to protect yourself.
Motherfucker.
Or at least fucking duck.
All right, Lucy will have to roll on your save, and it's a 16. So what do you want to do?
Oh, no. I'm not using my breath weapon. Let me find it.
All right. You use your breath, then you action surge for haste, then you use
Dragon's Wrath, short sword, breath attack.
That'll do it. What's the spell DC?
DC 16.
All right, so
That's Lucy's.
Okay.
Let's give that to Lucy.
Not a problem. Lucy will take half damage from that. What's the damage on it?
Yeah, I still have to roll it. Hold on. 8d6. That's more powerful than my breath weapon. That's a 20.
Okay, so that other automaton just goes puff. Just goes puff. Yabrana, you are next, unless you want to have movement.
What
Namriel?
about this dude?
He is unconscious and laying down prone. I'd have to do, I mean, you'd have to actually target him. Is that what you want to do? Because he has no defenses.
Not really. I'll leave that one for your Brana.
Okay, and then your movement, you're moving forward, but not into attack range.
Bring it, you acolyte bitch.
All right, Namriel, is that your turn?
Yes, and I'm trying to provoke him as well.
Okay. Yabrana, your turn.
Just gonna stab him.
Who are you going to
Hey,
stab?
there you go.
Yep, stab.
Who?
Oh, the guy that's prone on the ground.
Okay, no, absolutely. Even at a 1, he's prone, he's down on the ground, he has no defenses. How do you want to do this?
So I'm just gonna irk him, just like meh.
Okay, done. He is murked.
Sorry about it.
Yabrana, you got a bonus action and movement remaining.
I'm good.
The final acolyte. Namriel, what do you say to provoke him?
Bring it on, you acolyte piece of shit.
The acolyte looks across and sees the absolute devastation of his team. He hefts his dagger and he goes,
I want to see what I got Carly for her birthday. Keep going. I'm sorry. I was talking to my love.
he goes, not today. And he slits
They're
his own
cat
throat.
coasters.
As he does so, his blood splatters onto the slain
I showed him the Lord.
Aboleth. As black smoke begins to rise from the corpse.
Did we fuck up?
As it rises, it begins to condense and take shape and form.
I'll show you the other thing. Nice.
As a young
Fuck.
black dragon forms.
Oh, did you say a young black dragon?
Yes.
Hey, bud, is there any way we can talk about this?
Are black dragons inherently evil?
None of my dragons are inherently evil. We went over this last episode. All dragons have good or bad spots, but I want you guys to either inspect said rising dragon or look at them.
I want to look at him.
Is that Dread?
No, Dread was the white dragon. We released him. Well, technically I did. It was my fault.
Yabrana, I need an investigation, perception, something. I need a roll. Though
Let
I'm
me
kind
give
of,
you a roll as
I'm kind
well.
of scared to get. Okay, so that's a 22. All right,
That's a 21.
all right. So you're both looking at this dragon that is forming out of the corpse of the aboleth, and you notice that the scales are painted that patina rainbow that the automatons had. You also notice that in place of eyes are holes. Both of you roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Poor little guy. He's got no eyeballs. That's mean.
You said a con save?
Con save on both of you.
Yeah.
That is a
Even
fail.
with my 6 modifier.
That's a fail. You both begin to see shapes in the holes for eyes, as you can see a twisting, turning shape that's completely, it's just constantly changing form to the point where your brain cannot handle what you're seeing.
That's cool.
We're gonna have to do another initiative roll.
Aww.
Oh, hell.
Because it's 3 is a murder.
Yes.
3
Yes.
is a murder of crows, but 2 is an attempted murder.
Yeah.
That's for Carly because she goes bird watching.
She's the one I got.
She's the one I got the knife pit sign for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully
she likes shit like this, because if she doesn't, she's just getting shit.
You both lose your cookies.
No.
I forgot to roll for Lucy. Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh. Lucy is unable to do anything as he continues to just continuously retch over and over and over again. Lucy is now considered disabled. Or he can no longer do any kind of action. Yabrana, that is a 5.
Yeah,
I do not know what I'm going to do about your rolls tonight, chick, because they're just horrible.
I know. I'm sorry.
Add to initiative. Add turn. All right. Good gravy.
I have to pee. It's not my fault that I suck.
Namriel, the black dragon, reaches down and let me find my black dragon. Does multi-attack. They hit you for 3 times. All right, now what is your AC?
Does he have advantage?
Oh yeah.
All 3 of those hit.
Okay, what's your HP?
I think I might actually go down from this.
All right. That's
46. Let me check what my actual is. No, but I'm like right at half health.
okay. Namriel, you take a fucking ass beating. This dragon rends you 3 times. Not only is it completely insane, not only are you at a disadvantage, and they have advantage because your brain is still trying to warp itself around its eyes. Between the acid and the hits, you are just completely annihilated, but not quite. You're still on your feet as you take 46 damage. Namriel, it is your turn.
I wish I could use Dimension Door at a wider range. This sucks.
I'm only going to tell you guys this once. I would go through everybody's inventory. Just saying.
You said it had rainbow scales?
It has an oil-slicked rainbow patina to it. The scales themselves are black, but it's covered in this shifting rainbow slick.
almost like oil.
Sorry, I had myself muted. I was like, is it my turn?
Not
Almost
yet.
like oil, right?
Very much so.
It's the same as the floor
I'm
from the
gonna
beginning of the
pull-
game.
I'm gonna pull a match out of my matchbox, light it, and throw it at the dragon.
We already tried that.
Worst
You-
case scenario, I still have another turn or another thing. So,
All right. So your action, you take a match, and you throw it at the
yeah.
30-foot dragon. You just kind of chuck a little match at it.
Yep.
The match touches the skin, but it does nothing. It just kind of
Okay, well,
slides.
fuck.
It just kind of slides down the scales as it goes out in a slight swish as it lands in the blood of the alkalite at its feet.
I don't think I have anything for this thing. Like, there's the rainbow fish scale.
Well, I'm going to do my best to buy us some time when it's my turn.
Hey, Lulu, what did we say? No, that's, that orb of far-seeing, isn't it a one-use?
Yes.
Fuck. I'm gonna back myself out of this situation before I genuinely just drop dead. Me teleporting away, I don't think he should get an attack of opportunity.
No, because it would say whether or not that it was for the attack of. I think Misty Step, you can't move. It is a bonus action, so you're perfectly right. Where do you land?
I'm gonna end up, like, over here. And drink a fucking health potion.
Hey, not a problem. So you have a couple of health potions. Which one do you want to down?
Oh, I forgot which ones I had exactly. Right.
You know, it'd be really cool if there's like a list of stuff that you have on you that you have access to at all times.
I know. No one
You
back
just
through to
made me
look
choke
at
on my tea.
right after I said that, I went to go look at it. I'm gonna use one of the medium ones. What do they recover?
10d10. Reroll a 1.
54.
Nice.
You know what? I'll take it, because that's gonna bring me up to max.
Alright, alright, so do you end your turn? No, Marielle? Hello?
He muted his mic.
Oh.
He's probably cussing at me right now.
No.
No, I'm not that bad. I accidentally hit the mute keybind. I'm sorry.
Do you end your turn?
Yes.
Yabrana, you're up.
Alrighty. I'm trying to buy us some time, guys.
Okay, would you mind reading that spell out loud for the crew?
Holy
Hey,
shit.
this is an old throwback to the original campaign. You place a magical command on a creature that you can see within range, forcing it to carry out some service or refrain from some action or course of activity as you decide. If the creature can understand you, it must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or become charmed by you for the duration. While a creature is charmed by you, it takes 5d10 psychic damage each time it acts in a manner directly counter to your instructions, but no more than once each day. A creature that can't understand you is unaffected by the spell. You can issue any command you choose, short of an activity that would result in certain death. Should you issue a suicidal command, the spell ends. You can end the spell early by using an action to dismiss it. Remove curse, greater restoration, or wish spell will also end it. Higher levels, when you cast a spell using a spell slot of 7th or 8th level, the duration is 1 year. I cast it at a level 7. When you cast this level using slot of 9 or higher, the spell lasts until it is ended by one of the spells mentioned above.
Okay, so this guy will have disadvantage against this. So we're going to go ahead and roll. I'm going to roll twice, and we take the lower of the two. What is your command?
Okay. It's a two-parter. Stand down and come with us. Have him for a year. Now, he can fight back, but it will hurt him. You know, I read this technique in a book, Nightmare, a long time ago. It's a fairy tale. Apparently, the Green Lady did the same thing.
You command the dragon in front of you to stand down. The dragon freezes. It begins to turn its head from side to side in a very weirdly serpentine manner. It awaits your following command.
Come with us, but now that we are, I assume, out of
Oh yeah, everybody's out of
combat, right?
Yes.
All right, we need to throw as much healing shit on this dragon as we got, guys. It's missing its fucking eyes.
I'm going to sacrifice some of my spell slots for Mass Cure Wound at 5th level.
I use my 7th-level spell slot, but nobody cast a spell magic on this bitch. I'm just letting y'all know. He will immediately kill us. My plan is to win him over.
I just realized something I can do.
You guys are out of combat. It's free reign.
Can I try a lesser restoration too? Oh wait, that's only a condition, right? That's blind, deaf, and paralyzed or poisoned. So I don't want to do that. Well, I mean, if he's let's do that just in case he's he's blinded. It works, right?
That does work on that.
Yes. All right.
Okay, so let's go to Numrail's first. Numrail, you cast Mass Cure Wounds on him. However, when you cast Mass Cure Wound, it actually damages the dragon. The dragon takes 16 damage.
Shit. Wait.
However, that is healing. However, your Brana spell, which is Abjuration, allows the dragon to reform their eyes. Their eyes become... They're no longer the rainbow pits that you saw before. Now they are dragon eyes, but the slits, instead of being a black pupil, is a rainbow slit with that greasy slick down the center. As the eyes expand, the irises expand and contract and expand and contract as they speak in Draconic. Why?
To save you.
I'm assuming you're saying that in common, right?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I don't fucking speak Draconic, but I assume that Nightmare would have translated for me.
Yeah.
Dragons can understand common. Uh, it slowly lowers its head down and glares at you, Urbana, with an eye as it switches to common. Why save?
Because you didn't ask for this. I don't know what these guys were trying to do. I don't know how we accidentally summoned you. But you didn't ask for it. Why should you be punished for something that you had no control over?
Persuasion check, please, with advantage.
I'm shit at persuasion. How do I get my fucking persuasion up? Oh,
Oh shit!
at least I had advantage, so it's a 7, right?
Can I help?
Well, I would rather be a 7 than a fucking 0. So
we're gonna roll with the 7. As it looks down at it's still staring at you. The eyeball is expanding and contracting, kind of like they're trying to maintain their focus as it goes. Can't save.
can't tell me that, buddy. Everybody is savable.
As he
Now,
says,
question.
go ahead.
Okay, go ahead. No, you go first.
Okay, so as he says, can't save, you begin to notice that the summoning was not completed as they begin to melt back into their puddle. You guys have time, and I will allow you that time, but something is wrong, and you guys have a limited amount of time to fix it.
Ricky, like, wouldn't Ricky know?
Yeah, I mean, talk to everybody. Who you gonna
Like, Ricky, like, what the fuck's going on, man? Look, I have this guy, okay? He is charmed by me for a year, okay? I don't know if that charm's gonna break if he fucking melts. Okay?
All right.
I don't know.
So Lucy is right now getting back on his feet.
Oh, I meant to ask Lucy, not Ricky. Fuck Ricky.
Well, you asked Ricky, so we're gonna go with it. Ricky goes,
I forgot their names.
that is not my fault. I have intricate character backstories, and you guys will learn them if it kills you. Ricky goes, I don't fucking know. It's a fucking
Lucy,
dragon.
ask Lucy. Look, here's the thing. If the charm still works, the command that I gave him to follow us means he will come back to us regardless. He can't stop himself from coming back. Okay? The question is how pissed off he's going to be if we don't stop this right now.
Finish the summoning. That's coming from Lucy.
Okay, how do we finish the summoning?
That's why I did my Arcana check.
Okay, absolutely. So, Namriel, you have an Arcana check. I need you to also roll me a history check with advantage.
That is a nat 20. Again.
Yabrana, history check. Go ahead.
I'm going.
Namriel, you know that a misappropriated or a aborted summons or an accidental summons or a summons that is not completed. To complete the summoning, you have to give them the one thing that brought the summoning into existence in the first place. Evidently, the thing that triggered the summoning was not sufficient.
It was a sacrifice.
The aboleth wasn't enough.
Yeah, but the guy's blood. So can we drag the rest of the dead bodies into the
That's
circle?
what I was about to say.
Because they're still bleeding.
One
Like,
second.
I'll cut them open more.
1 second. Where's my spell? Unseen Servant.
All right. So, explain it for the class, please.
We're trying to say the summoning.
The spell creates invisible, mindless, shapeless, and creates an invisible, mindless, shapeless, medium force that performs simple tasks until the spell ends.
Want a dragon?
And the task is to
That
drag
dragon
all
needs a
the
fucking
bodies
bath.
into the circle.
Okay. Here's a problem. Namriel incinerated all but the one Yabrana stabbed to death.
Okay.
Not
He's
that
still
one, that
bugging
one
buddy.
killed
And
itself.
then the other guy that killed himself. So you guys have 2 bodies.
All right, let's move them.
Okay.
Okay, better yet, I cut him more and I throw him in.
All right. You cut him more. You throw him in. So he's got a full human body full of blood. You throw him in the circle. It's not enough.
I throw the other guy.
You throw the other guy in. You put him in. The dragon begins to shrink but solidify at the same time. He's about half of his size that he was. However, he is still dissipating, but not.
I'm going to do something stupid. I'm going to step into the circle and I'm going to cut my arm.
Fuck it, if we're going down, let's do it together. I'll do the same
Anybody
thing.
else want to fucking help?
Anyone else feel like risking their life?
This is where we are going to put the affection meter into play. All right, we've not done this yet, but we're going to do it right now. Your 3 conscripts are followers of you all. They step forward immediately. That is Cruzco. That is Lucas. That is Lorna. They all step inside the summoning circle and slash their arms. No questions asked. However, for everyone else, it's going to go based on affection. I want you guys to pick I want you guys to pick a person, and let's see. But you can only do it. We're gonna duel in 20s. This, you guys give me duel in 20s in the thing to see who goes first. And your Brana, I fucking hate it because you're rolling like shit tonight, chick. Nabriella, you pick first. Who do you think
Ricky.
would fall? Ricky steps in, immediately opens up his arm.
Childhood friend.
And begins to dribble blood into the summoning circle. Gibrana?
I'm gonna do something weird. Nicodemus.
Nicodemus undoes the cute little muffle that you put over his ears. And he takes his forefinger and he bites it. And he lets a single drop of his blood fall into the circle.
That was more than enough.
You guys are all blown away. Everybody move your
Nice.
move your tokens back wherever you are. 10 feet. Yabrana, you are at the edge of that cliff. You fall down the cliff with Nicodemus on your shoulder. Ricky is blown away. Everybody is blown away, but Yabrana, I think, is the only one that falls.
If you'll let me,
My screen has gone black, just so y'all know.
I'm gonna sacrifice more of my spell slots to get sorcery points and cast Dimension Door to catch them.
You can only catch one target.
Definitely willing.
Okay, so I'm assuming you're catching Yabrana, right?
Yes.
Well, can I hold Nicodemus, though?
And the
Oh.
2 creatures.
Yeah.
Well,
absolutely.
yeah, I'm not going through it.
Yeah,
so-
because I can tell you right now, 100%, I start feeling that blowback, I'm grabbing that fucking rat.
Okay, no, absolutely. You hang on tight to Nicodemus. As you are all blown back, Numbriel, you cast Dimension Door, and you swoop Yabrana out of danger, and she lands wherever you have ended up.
I'm just gonna open the door right behind me, so we end up running into each other.
Okay, you guys. Hold on a second. I've mucked up the token.
Oh,
Okay.
what did you do
I
to
see
it?
that.
Why is it wide?
It's not. It's
Whew,
not.
that was exhilarating.
It's not supposed to be because I've mucked it up. Just so you know, that is like it's supposed to be like super tiny.
It's small and wide. That does not look okay. That is cursed.
Well, you're not wrong. You guys are knocked back. Everybody is safe. You guys start, dusting yourself off. The rest of your companions come rushing up. You can see Cruzco is barely touching the three of them that had slit their arms open, plus Ricky, as they're going from person to person, and it's immediately healing. Numriel, absolutely. The cure mass wounds. Gibran is still injured from combat. Lucy is still sick and injured.
Heal her. Heal those two.
I'll take a healing potion and I will give a drop to Nicodemus to cure his boo boo.
Nicodemus,
how many more tricks do you have, bro? That's
I knew if I used him that some crazy shit was gonna happen. I
then
knew
why
it.
did you use him? No offense, Nicodemus. I don't want you killing me in my sleep, but why? Given what we've seen from him so far, I knew something was gonna happen.
100%. That's why I picked his ass. It's like, I'm holding him and I'm squeezing him and I'm moving him around. I'm going, who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?
and Nicodemus is eating it up. Positively, they're just happy as a clam. They take you. They give you a snuggle, and they give you a little rat kiss on your cheek as he strokes the braid that's on your cut side. So that'd be the left, where your hair is shorn. As he gives it a little tug and he points. As I'm assuming you guys turn to look and see what he's pointing to.
I'm going to
Absolutely.
walk to where he's pointing. I assume it's the little thing.
So as you get closer, you notice that the dragon that you were speaking to is lying unconscious on the ground. However, they have shrunken. They are about the size of your palm.
I wanna
Oh
pick
my
him up.
God, so cute.
Can I pick him up?
I will
'Cause
let
now
you.
you have two pets. You have two pets.
I-
the bird,
I will let
Nicodemus,
you.
and apparently three.
I don't recommend you putting the little lizard-looking thing anywhere close to Bird, who is a bird that will do bird
Bird
things.
is
I'm not
with-
going to. That's
Bird
why
is
I'm
Lazar.
taking him. That's why I'm taking him.
Namriel, as you pick up the little miniature dragon, a couple things happen. So one, you're draconic.
Yes.
Where they rended you, they did not actually physically touch you. However, you are now in physical. I'm assuming that you picked them up with your bare hands.
No, I typically keep gloves on.
You do keep
For
gloves
a
on.
reason.
Okay, so I want you to roll a Constitution saving throw with advantage, please.
Oh, fuck. Con ain't a dump stat. Con ain't a dump stat. I have a 6 modifier. What the fuck?
Oh, it's okay. It's just a cursed dragon. Perfectly fine.
He's cursed.
Nothing to see here. Namriel, give me an Arcana check. That's a decent roll. The being that you have is unfortunately not well. He is now solidified. He is the mis-summoned aspect of dread. He is cursed.
Poor little baby.
And I can't cast Dispel Magic because it'll break the Geas.
Yes, that is correct. Unless it's already broken. I don't know if it is.
Is Geas still affecting him?
For a year, yes. She upcasted to level 7.
Fuck.
I wasn't sure with everything that happened if it would have negated it or not. I
Now,
mean, that's a
Marielle,
good thing and a bad thing.
with that arcana, you know that this poor creature is cursed with misfortune. Anybody that has contact with him will be cursed with misfortune. There is no getting around it. It even goes beyond the fact of whether or not there is magic in the world or not. This creature is a creature that was born out of mishappenstance and much unfortune and unluck. Anybody that has it is now considered a wormling. Even though it is a miniature wormling, it is a wormling. And yes, Yabrana, I did see what you did there. However, anybody that has direct physical contact with it will be affected by its curse of misfortune. All
And
rolls
I have direct physical contact with it.
all rolls only while you're in physical contact with it. Or have it on your person. That does include you cannot put it in a sack and not be affected by it. If it is on your person in any way, shape, or form, that person will be cursed with the curse of misfortune. All rolls
Only while it's touching you.
while it is considered carried or held. So,
Okay, that's fine.
right. So you can't. You're right. Carried or held. If it's riding on you, it still counts. Like if you treat it like Nicodemus, if it's riding on you, it'll still count. If it is anywhere in your immediate vicinity, this will take precedence. It will go past magical boundaries. It does not matter that you have an aspect of the god on your persons. It does not matter. However, with that arcana check, you do know that its physical body is now safe. It is not in danger of being disintegrated by the unfortunate summoning. It is not in danger of poofing out of existence. It still retains its rainbow slick patina along its scales, and its pupil is still slitted with the rainbow slits. It can still do everything that a wormling dragon can do, including talking and understanding Draconic and common. Now, Namriel, what do you want
Anybody
to do
know how
with
to
this?
remove a curse? Sorry, don't mind me.
I'm taking him with us.
Well, he has to come with us. He's under compulsion. If we leave him here, he will find us.
Yeah, if we leave him here, he'll find his way back, but I'm not just fixing to leave him stranded here until he wakes up. So, healing magic doesn't work on him.
Healing magic did not work on him in his previous form. You don't know about now.
Can we try and give him a bath?
Whenever he's awake, I guess.
Wouldn't he be easier to bathe while he's asleep?
Okay, I have just burnt off the rest of my spell slot, so I have enough sorcery points to cast Mass Cure Wounds again.
Okay, the wormling in your hands does not take damage from the spell, but they are not affected by it either because they are already at full health. They are
Okay,
just
good.
unconscious.
They're exhausted.
Poor little baby.
Let's get on the move and see, and we'll figure out what to do.
And on that note, that's where we have to stop for the night.
Yep.
Fair enough. I
We
can't
stopped
believe
to
I'm
make dinner.
carrying around a part of dread. This
And-
is going to be interesting.
Maybe Dredd will be less of a dick if he's missing this piece.
I don't know. This could be the good part of him.
True.
Or this just created the third gong.
Or he could be completely good and he's just misunderstood and people are assholes.
Yeah, well.
Thoughts,
No way
comments.
to really...
thoughts, comments, criticisms, concerns, or complaints about tonight's session?
Yay, I got a dragon.
No. Well, I had fun. It's just, this ain't how I was expecting it to end. You know, with us taking care of Dread and all.
But he's so cute. Look at him.
He's adorable, yes, but he's fucking terrifying.
To you.
So let's
I
get.
think he's a cutie magootie.
We're definitely going to go over some of the base rules for miniature Dread when we come back for our next session. I'm going to be in Moultrie. I'm not going to have any streams. I don't believe so. I'm going to just go to chill, play some Minecraft, get in a pool, and swim my little heart out. I'll be home Sunday. May have a stream Monday just to kind of get back in the swing of things before I go back to work on Tuesday. But yeah, that is nuts. I did not expect any of that to go the way that had went. But I don't know why I'm still surprised about you guys. You guys never do what I expect you to do. But the throwback.
What did you expect we were gonna do?
Yeah, what did you
I have
think
to
was
know.
gonna happen?
I thought you guys were gonna kill the dragon. And
No, we were gonna.
big.
Did you see what it did to my health?
Yeah, that's kind of why I did not, and it had advantage. I did not expect, because you guys could have bled out your entire party and it would not have done a damn thing. It was a stroke of genius to use Nicodemus's blood, because that I thought
Something
that,
just told me.
I thought that you guys would, since Wicked said something, she said something about, well, that goes back to the episode 1 of the season. I thought you guys would use your tokens of the gods. That's what I thought you guys would do. You guys did not do any of that. You said fuck the police and did something completely different. And just using Nicodemus was just so unexpected. And that is, you guys now have a miniature Dread.
We're geniuses.
You're something, all right. That is
Wow.
for sure.
Rude.
Rude. You rolled a 0 tonight.
I know.
Yeah, to be fair.
Luckily, you said beforehand I had advantage.
You did have
Okay.
you did have advantage. That is the only thing that saved your ass. Oh my. All right, so this
Yeah,
is
I
where we're gonna
figured.
end it. Does anybody have any more comments before we leave it off for tonight? Thank you, Cages and GK, for staying in chat with us and hanging out with us tonight. We will talk over the weekend about when the next time we're going to have a session is. But anything else before we go?
Nope.
Nope. I had fun.
All right, guys. I'm
Me too.
gonna see ya Monday. You guys have a great night. Love you. Bye.